This video is going to talk about billing off of a Q-Floors work order. The concept here is that we want to give the customer details about what we are billing them for. And so we would have the quantities, and then we would have the prices that go along with each of those quantities, right? And so when we send them a bill, they have a pretty exact understanding of what we're billing them for. Now, if you're going to do it that way, I really suggest that you start off with your accepted bids having unit prices in here, if that is possible. Because if you have unit prices, when you create the work order, the amounts will automatically be calculated based upon the quantity that you're doing and the price that's coming from the original bid. It'll come up with a new total for you automatically. You won't have to come in here and manually calculate it. So you might want to consider that if you're going to be billing from your work order. I'm going to unjob cost these really quick and put some prices in so that you can get a feel of what I'm talking about. So I've already gone through and figured out what all the prices were per unit. So I'm just going to type these in like this: $1.95 and 87 cents for the labor. And then I had $3.21 for this and $1.61 for that. Okay. So now you can see that it comes up with a price of what it thinks I should be billing them for. At this point, this should already be completed now because we've completed the work. And now we have our billing invoice with all the details behind it. Just another concept of how to do this. We're going to go back to our material handling. And again, we have this $7,000 credit for materials that they already paid for. We're going to go through the process one more time where we hit the payments button, and we're going to go to all cells, and the ship to last name, type in JCW. So the bills or the documents that go along with our project here, we see the $7,000 balance. We have the $10,900 that we want to bill to them, so we want to apply that as a credit. I come up here to transfer, put an employee name in here. And now, as I click off the negative $7,000, I want to use the full $7,000 credit here. And then I have $10,000. So I need to only be able to apply the $7,000 I have. So I'm going to type in, let's see, 7,110. When I hit enter here, you'll notice that it will change the payment over here. All these come up as zeros, which is what you have to have zeros here if you're doing a transfer. Then I just hit add payments. Okay, so now you can see that it reduced my material handling over here by putting a credit onto there, taking my credit off of there, and coming over to my work that's being done, applying the credit here. And now this is the balance. When I go to bill the customer, the balance that I'll have. Again, you can use the Q-Floors default reports. I've already shown that. You just hit the print button here and it'll create a report out here. This would be work order bill. Do I want to use the retainage? Yes. So that's a report that you can then email to your customer. Or again, you can use any of our Q Reporter reports, or you can have a custom billing report created just for your company. So any of those options will work with work order billing. And that's the second concept to understand when you're billing.